Your career, your finances, your reputation, your love life, even the fate of your kids, all hinge on your ability to negotiate. Negotiation is nothing more than communication with results. To be great at negotiating and consistently get great results, you must learn a few negotiation habits that really move the needle. Here are 5 such habits I learned from the very best books on negotiation. Books like Never Split the Difference, Start with No, Getting to Yes, and Crucial Conversations. Negotiation habit number 1. Walk in with the walk-away mindset. Legendary negotiator Jim Camp said it best. Neediness is the number one reason people lose in negotiations. If you can be genuinely okay walking away from a negotiation without a deal, you strip your counterpart of leverage and level the playing field. Therefore, before any negotiation, simulate walking away without a deal and picture 3 specific opportunities that come your way in the months that follow. If it's a job negotiation, picture 3 new offers arriving next month. Next, recall times when not getting what you wanted led to something better, like watching that perfect house slip away, only to find one with granite countertops and a pool for $30,000 less. Think like Richard Branson, who said, "Opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming." When you genuinely feel like you don't need any one deal because you believe that another good one is right around the corner, what felt like a do or die moment becomes a game you'd like to win, but can walk away from without losing sleep. What's more, you're freed up to think big and secure an amazing offer. Negotiation habit number 2. Go for a no. You want a yes at the end of a negotiation, but never at the start. The fastest way to lose someone early is to force them into a yes when they'd rather say no. Think about it. When you're busy and someone asks, "Can we talk?" you say yes to be polite, but deep down you want out. That reluctant yes makes you feel trapped and manipulated, and you immediately start looking for an exit. Now imagine they ask, "Is this a bad time?" You could say yes, but you choose to say no. By being given the chance to say no, you lean into the conversation. Negotiations work the same way. If you give your counterpart a chance to say no up front, they feel heard, respected, and safe. Elicit a no by asking about outcomes people likely want to avoid. For example, "I assume you don't want to pay anything more than you paid last year," hoping to get a "no, I don't." Then follow up with, "What else is important for you to stand strong on?" By allowing them to say no up front, you learn their non-negotiables and can focus the discussion on things they're willing to move on that matter more to you. You can also leverage no-based questions to bring your counterpart back to the table. If someone is checking out, you can ask, "Have you given up on finding a deal?" That question will usually elicit a no to save face and spark the desire to get a deal done. Negotiation habit number 3. Create an us versus it vibe. In Getting to Yes, Roger Fisher and William Ury write, "Attack the problem, not each other." Most negotiations feel like a tug of war. You pull one way, they pull the other. But the best negotiators flip the script entirely. Instead of fighting each other, you fight the problem together. The real problem isn't that you disagree. It's that neither of you sees a creative option that satisfies both your interests. So you need to create one together. Here's how to make it happen. Start using we language. Replace "what do you want" with "what should we figure out here?" Replace "that won't work for me" with "how can we make this work?" Next, find shared enemies. Bond over mutual frustrations, difficult regulations, unreasonable timelines, or market pressures you both face. Common enemies create instant allies. Lastly, physically work side by side. Don't sit across from each other like opposing lawyers. Move to the same side of the table. Draw the problem on a whiteboard and tackle it together. Negotiation habit number 4. Respond to every offer with a calibrated question. When you receive a terrible offer, you'll naturally want to get angry and push back, but don't. The second you become offended, your counterpart digs in and defends their position. Instead of getting emotional, get curious and ask a how or what question that gets them to see how their offer is going to make your life difficult. For example, "How am I supposed to explain that price increase to my customers?" Or, "What exactly should I say to my wife when she learns she's not getting the VIP package she was promised?" Virtually no one wants to knowingly cause pain. So when you get people to imagine how their proposal creates problems for you, they naturally start moving off their position and problem solving on your behalf. The success of these "how am I supposed to do that" type questions, or what author Chris Voss calls calibrated questions, hinges on your ability to maintain a friendly and curious tone when you ask them. If you ask, "How am I supposed to do that?" with anger or sarcasm, people will just tell you to deal with it. But ask the same question with genuine curiosity, like you're truly puzzled and need their help figuring it out, and people will start helping you get what you want. Negotiation habit number 5, anchor their expectations. Just before you deliver your offer, prepare them for something much worse. Picture this. You're a startup founder trying to hire a senior developer. The market rate is $180,000, but your max budget is $150,000. A 17% pay cut that will kill the conversation. So instead of leading with the number, you call them up and say, "You're probably going to hang up when I tell you the maximum salary we can offer you. You're probably going to think we're not serious about attracting top talent. You might think we don't understand what good developers are worth, or that we're trying to lowball you. But before I take this to someone else, I want to see if there's any way to make a $150,000 salary work and discuss any non-cash benefits that will get us across the finish line." Instead of this person being offended and hanging up, they'll keep talking with you because you made them think the offer would be much worse. Your crazy number doesn't seem so crazy after all. So remember this. The odds of your offer being accepted increase considerably if you can do some expectation management up front and lead someone to believe your offer is going to be much worse than it is. In the end, negotiating isn't about tricks. It's about developing good habits that pay off. Habits like walking in with a walk-away mindset, inviting a no before you chase a yes, framing the negotiation as us versus the problem, countering every offer with a question, and lowering expectations just before offering a number. Cultivate these habits in low-stakes negotiations with salespeople, colleagues, or even your kids, so by the time you have your next high-stakes negotiation, they're second nature. Those were my top 5 takeaways from the best negotiating books. If you would like a one-page PDF summary of these takeaways, just click the link in the description below, and I'll email it to you. If you're already a Productivity Game newsletter subscriber, this PDF is sitting in your inbox.